There's one right here. I'm not touching it. So we are at the Mackinac. My hat's got a hole. We're at the Mackinac City, or Mackinac Island Butterfly Pavilion. And this is really cool. There's butterflies everywhere. You're not tall enough?
Don't get it.
If they get to, then we'll get a shot of it, okay? Just don't move and let me know.
Right here.
times their weight, so this carries, this is just like a backpack to them. Let me tell you their names now. This team is called the boys, even though the one in the middle, she's a girl.
The water is so clear down there.
That's really cool.
Nana.
I figured out where there's a bathroom. Yeah, like cool things. Some things.
Dead.
What about spiders? Spiders are okay. It's for the bathroom.
There's the bridge all the way over there.
Cool. You're supposed to sleep off.
This is the marina.
Dad, there's another camera. Dad, come here. There's a second.
So this is the cannon that they actually fire at 1 p.m. They actually fire this one. I don't... This one back here behind us has all the powder. This one up here looks like a historical one.
Here's tall.
Jackson, plug them now. Plug them now. Plug them now.
Look for the splash in the lake.
Probably gonna talk a little bit more like we did last week.
We don't want it to go off when we're trying to load the can. It'd be a big hazard to my thumb. Next, we're going to insert the wet sponge down the bore, so my thumb becomes important. As he shoves that down the barrel, since I'm covering this end, all of the air has to go out that way. And as he pulls it back out, there's no air left in the barrel, depriving any bit of flames or embers of oxygen. So it's now safe to load. That was that vacuum collapsing. So now we can insert our charge, which today is about 5 ounces of gunpowder. For a historical salute shot, we would have been using about 10 to 12 ounces, but 5 is more than enough for our purposes today, especially. We did wrap it in tin foil, though, for his safety reasons. We've been using cloth bags, but those are fire hazards. These are just confetti, basically. Now we're going to run it toward down to the back of the cannon, sitting it right about here, underneath my thumb. And Once you step away, I thought
Here we go.
Careers.
There we go. Now we're not technically loaded yet. We still have to do 2 more steps to get it ready to fire. So the first step is what's called the priming wire, also referred to as the gunner's pick. A lot of period sources. This is just a big brass wire spike. I'm just going to poke a hole in the back of the charge in the back of the can. There we go. Now we've done that, our last step is to insert our ignition system. Now, quick show of hands. Who has watched Pirates of the Caribbean? Most of you. Cultured people. Good for you. Now, if you've watched that film or movies like that, you may have noticed that very big, long wooden stick used to set off the cannon. That is called a match and linstock. It would have been used for a very long time to set off cannon. But armies around the 1800s, including the U.S. Army in 1848, would adopt something new. The friction primer. It's a lot less susceptible to moisture. It worked most of the time. Knock on wood. What's going to happen, though, is that little pin is going to be attached to a tube full of gunpowder and also a chemical known as fulminated mercury. And when we give the lanyard a nice tug, that'll pull the pin out of that tube, igniting that small charge of gunpowder because of that chemical, setting off the charge down below, giving us that nice coveted kaboom.
Ciao.
But with all that being said, this is my time to remind all of you that this is, in fact, a cannon. Yes, it is going to be a little loud. I recommend using our historically accurate earplugs, the Mark 1, the fingertip, like so. Or
Mark 1, the fingertip.
I can't tell you what to do. Nice kid, you can though. All we have 2 commands left to give.
Here we go.
Ready. Fire. Well, I did say it was 1848 technology. We'll try that again. There's a science of firing cannons, I promise. We'll try that again.
Please.
Take 2. All right. Ready. Fire. Got the pin out. We're just trying to,
Joshua. Hey. Hey, keep your mouth open a little bit. Mouth open.
Alright. 8 to 3. Cross your fingers, knock on wood. There we go. Alright. Ready. Fire.
They're building the suspense, I guess.
When they actually do it, nobody's going to actually expect it now. What? When it actually goes, nobody's going to
Hey,
expect
plug
it
yours
now.
in.
I always
Plug
expect
It's pretty cool to see the rifle demonstration. I don't know if we got that on film. And then the cannon demonstration. But we're going to head back to finish the horse carriage tour, and then we're going to find some food to eat.
Okay. They got the hat falling down, and they did the wrong hand. They did this backwards. Hat never falls down.
Hey guys, so Mackinac Island was a blast. However, if you've done your research, you know Mackinac Island is not cheap, especially as a family of 6, but it is one of those bucket list items. Super happy that my parents got to come up and spend that time with us. We get to do one more adventure with them tomorrow before they head back to North Carolina. We are super excited that they got to be a part of this and making some memories with us and the boys.